Doing over the hill, oldies, because of the new list of the unmistakable signs that you're over the hill, including things like spending money on the home or furniture rather than a night on town, taking a keen interest in dressing for the weather, putting everyday items in the wrong place, obsessive gardening or bird feeding, really enjoying puzzles.
Yes, and really beginning to sound like your parents.
Anyway, so whatever the truth of it, it gave us a good excuse to play reeling in the Steely Dan. Damien Harvey was the person who suggested that. And what was Steve's theory about the pollen you were talking about?
Well, he said that, I said that there will be some sort of clumps of what looked like, kind of cotton wool flying around in the air at the moment. No, in the air, like actual cotton wool, right. Small bits. And he said it was pollen from rapeseed, and that was causing all the hay fever.
Well, assorted theories. The white stuff on the M5 is dandelion seed. Stephen Black will think it's poplar seeds. But Matt the Ranger in Essex says, I know it's treasonous, but Steve is wrong, it's willow seed, not grape pollen.
Okay,
but who knows?
Enough.
A whole bunch of different theories. If in doubt, I agree with Steve.
Indeed.
A bit like I agree with you on the homework question. The answer to which is coming up in just a moment. Meantime, you're on. Now, this sort of labelling of food story comes around every so often.
It's been going on for years.
Is it sorted now?
Well, it's near. I would say it's 60% there. But let's find out from our expert. For the first time, the major supermarkets have agreed to introduce a standard food labelling system to help tackle the obesity crisis. The labels combine traffic light colour coding with nutritional information to show how much fat, salt and sugar and how many calories are in each product. The only problem is the system is voluntary and a number of manufacturers, such as Cadbury's and Coca-Cola, have not signed up. Simon Gillespie is the Chief Executive of the British Heart Foundation and is on the line. Hello, Simon.
Yes, good evening.
Now, Simon was asking me whether this was finally resolved. Is it?
Well, I think it's resolved and it's a huge step forward. As you rightly point out, what's now going to be available to consumers buying these products is clear labelling right on the front of the pack with colour coding the traffic lights so that people can see what's in the food and what it's likely to do to them. And I think that's really helpful. But it is a disadvantage, it's voluntary. But on the other hand, if you look at the number of manufacturers and distributors and retailers that are in the scheme already, I think that'd be a big embarrassment factor for those companies like Cadbury's and Coke who haven't stepped up to the mark and signed up to the deal.
So just to be clear, how are these labels that are going to be introduced in the big supermarkets, how are they different from some of the other labelling that you currently see?
Well, I think one of the issues you just touched on, actually, there's a variety of different labelling schemes around at the moment. So these will be really clear labels on the front of packs of food. So you'll be able to see in a traffic light red, amber, green coding the amount of fat, saturated fat, salt and sugar, and for the calories as well. So you'll be able to see at a glance and also compare on a sort of like-for-like basis the contents of each food or pack of food. So you'll be able to make your own choices.
Is there evidence that this kind of labelling actually makes a difference to what people eat?
There's a lot of evidence, actually, and for people that currently have heart disease, and bear in mind, actually, we're all at risk of heart disease, but for people who have heart disease at the moment, it makes a big difference to their behaviour, so that they can know what's in the food, so they can try and lessen the risk of further heart problems and live as healthy lives as possible. So what I think is really important is it does give the opportunity for people to choose. And as the system beds in and people become familiar with it, and hopefully more manufacturers and distributors and retailers become involved, the whole thing will become second nature.
When will the new system start, and what will happen to the products on the shelves at the moment that haven't got it?
Well, the ones that are in there at the moment will still be sold on. So we're looking for a number of months to start rolling the system out. And of course, there's a huge amount of food that's produced by a wide range of manufacturers right across the UK. So it will take some months to come through and be consistently applied. During that time, of course, we'll be trying to do the best we possibly can do, together with our partners, to inform members of the public, because we all consume food, about what the system means. Hopefully it'll be pretty simple for people to pick up. And we'll also be working on those other manufacturers, like Cadbury's and like Coke, to bring them into the scheme, because this is really important for the health of the UK and the health of everybody in it.
OK, thank you very much for that. Simon Gillespie, the Chief Executive of the British Heart Foundation.
Thank you very much. We had a very intriguing question. You can send yours, of course, to Simon Mayo at bbc.co.uk. And I'm just trying to find my together with the answer. There we go. It's merely moments away. Mike and Kip Smith, thank you very much indeed for this one. You can send it to Simon Mayo at bbc.co.uk. My 4-year-old son, Billy, says Mike, brought home his new reading book entitled Fantastic Fish. On one of the pages had a picture of a pufferfish, and on the opposite page a picture of what a pufferfish does to defend itself, with a caption saying, its elastic skin fills itself with air. Mum, says Billy, how does a pufferfish fill itself with air when it's under the sea? We didn't know, so we're asking you. What do we get?
Well, actually, this time round, everybody who texted in got the right answer, including Phil Cow, Gary in Doncaster, John in Sussex, Steve in Chelmsford, and Alex in Peterborough. So I think we should just hear what the expert has to say.
Well, here's the expert who hopefully will be agreeing with everybody else. Ian Winfield, President of the Fisheries Society of the British Isles. Good grief. Hello, Ian.
Hello, Simon.
It sounds as though you are the perfect guest to answer this question. Can you please explain for Billy the question about his pufferfish? How does it fill itself with air when it's under the sea?
Well, it's a relatively simple case. Billy's book is wrong. Air or any other gas is not involved, and your other listeners are right. It simply swallows water. So it takes lots of water into its stomach distends, and it becomes surrounded as though.
And why would they do this, Ian?
As a defence against predators, they're a relatively slow-moving fish, so they're a sitting target. So if they do get attacked, they very quickly inflate themselves over a matter of seconds, and the would-be predator is faced, instead of a little fish to eat, with a rather large and spiky bowl.
So the book Fantastic Fish should say it's filling itself up with water.